CBS News Miami.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Najahe Sherman, and welcome to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. Let's take a look at today's top stories. We have breaking news off the top. A deadly drive in northwest Miami-Dade. Florida Highway Patrol says a gray Honda sedan was traveling east on State Road 826. This was on the Palmetto Expressway. That's when the driver lost control, veering off the highway and crashing into a tree. Investigators say one person was killed in the crash. 3 others were taken to the hospital in serious condition. The eastbound lanes remain closed. We have new developments on this story tonight at 5. The alleged shooter in the deadly attack at a Georgia high school and his father both made their initial court appearances in separate hearings. 14-year-old Colt Gray is facing 4 counts of felony murder. It is for the shooting and killing of 2 teachers and 2 classmates with an AR-style gun. His father was arraigned on multiple charges, and that includes second-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter. Authorities say he gave his son the weapon as a Christmas gift. CBS News Miami's Dave Malkoff is in Georgia with more on today's hearing.
All right, good morning, sir. Are you Mr. Colt Gray?
The 14-year-old defendant nodded his head as the judge laid out the charges against him.
You are charged with 4 counts of felony murder.
The suspect is being tried as an adult for Wednesday's murders of 2 teachers and 2 students at Appalachia High School in Winder, Georgia. 9 others were injured. Family and community members filled the courtroom, one woman clutching a stuffed animal as the judge explained the teenager will not face the same punishment as an adult.
You are under 18 years old, so I wanted to inform you and make it clear to you that the penalty for the crimes for which you are charged does not include death.
Shortly after his son's arraignment, 54-year-old Colin Gray entered the courtroom to face charges including second-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter. Investigators say the charges against the father stem from him knowingly allowing his son to possess a weapon. CBS News has learned investigators believe the AR-styled rifle used in the shooting that appears to be in this video was purchased by Colin Gray as a gift for his son in December of last year, just months after they both assured deputies that the teen did not make any threats about a school shooting. Colin Gray, who was rocking back and forth during the hearing, will remain jailed without bail. His son will also remain in detention. Dave Malkoff, CBS News, Winder, Georgia.
Because the alleged shooter is under 18 years old, the maximum penalty he could face is life without parole. The judge set another hearing for December 4th. Extra police presence at Coconut Creek High School earlier today. It's after a threat was made on social media. In southwest Miami-Dade, officials made another arrest at a middle school. CBS News Miami's Morgan Reiner has the report.
This was a very scary threat for a lot of parents and students. Someone posted a photo of a gun on social media, warning people not to come to school here today.
I was very scared.
Maria Ocampo said her daughter showed her this photo she found on social media Thursday evening from someone warning students not to go to Lamar Louis Curry Middle School. And this one from the same person saying they were bringing a can of Galaxy gas, which can be dangerous when inhaled.
And immediately she just sent it to all her friends in the chat. And I got very scared. As a matter of fact, I called myself police and I contacted some of the moms.
Principal Bush confirmed that police identified the person who posted the threat and arrested them.
I'm happy that he got caught. I mean, because hopefully, I thank God he's not going to be harmed anybody.
Leonette Bacerachia said she's not entirely comfortable sending her daughter to school, even with an arrest.
Not 100% secure because the student can be connected to another student, or you never know. Or maybe somebody else hatched the idea of doing that.
Somebody else did up in Coconut Creek. Coconut Creek High principal sent us a statement saying they were made aware of a threat on social media and that they worked with law enforcement to safely handle the situation. This student showed us that threat, a photo of a gun, saying, "We will see Friday, all the talking y'all doing."
I just heard there was a school threat that most kids wasn't going to school, but it happened towards
10, 12 a.m.
And earlier this week, an 11-year-old boy was arrested after police say he phoned in a bomb threat to a Deerfield Beach school. Students at Somerset Academy Charter had to be evacuated after that 11-year-old suspect claimed he placed bombs throughout the building. At Coconut Creek, we do not know if an arrest was made. The principal also taking the time to remind parents to talk to their children, reminding the children that making a threat is never a joke and the consequences are very serious. In Southwest Miami-Dade, Morgan Reiner, CBS News, Miami.
Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Taking a live look outside, a beautiful shot. It is hot and our rain chances are very low. And if you like this weather, you're going to love the weekend too. Next weather meteorologist Cindy Pressler joins us with the look ahead.
There you go. You got a nice weekend coming up, Naja.
About time, right?
Yeah, we have some dry conditions, really nice. This is not like it should be at this time of the year, so take advantage of it. I know temperatures are warm, 90 degrees right now, but you know what? Miami hit 91 this afternoon. That's our high so far. Winds have been a little bit breezy too out of the southeast, gusting now up to 21 miles per hour, and there is some low-level moisture out there too. So this is what is next. We're looking at hot and humid conditions, and it's likely we're going to see more heat advisories. We do have one in effect right now. Low rain chances. That's going to take us through the entire weekend, and we are watching at least a couple of systems out in the tropics at this point. Kind of interesting how it's the difference from yesterday to today. I'll show you that in just a bit. Here's your heat advisory for Miami-Dade and Broward. That's going to last until 6 o'clock. The Keys always go another hour to 7 o'clock. That's what these heat indices feels like, temperatures in the triple digits, and that's what is going on at this point. Just a few showers have been kind of meandering across the western, the metro areas, but this is where they gather, is on the west side of the state. That's what you get when you have an east-southeasterly flow, and it's a gusty flow today, so it's a little bit stronger. A couple of showers here and there. This is going to come off the water, so we'll watch that for at least the evening hours, but overall you got to watch for those little sea breezes and boundaries form because of this flow. It pushes everything over to the interior and the west side of the state. So Saharan dust, you can barely see it. The thicker dust has moved to the north now, but we still have some of that in place, and that's helping to keep our rain chances low. And look at this. We're going to hang on to this. Friday, well, that's today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now next week, those rain chances will go back up because we've got a stalled out frontal system that's going to kind of sag to the south, keeping us on the wet side. But overall, through Monday, our rain chances very, very low here. Everything, again, getting sent to the west side. So it's Collier County and Lee County that get most of that. There's that front. It's a boundary. Doesn't have much cool air, definitely. It's going to stay hot, then it stalls out. But we stay on the south, so our winds will continue to be out of the east-southeast. So we pretty much continue with this typical summer-like pattern. Out to the tropics. Remember yesterday when we had 5 systems out here? Well, today that has gone down to just 2, and the one out there in the Atlantic, not a problem. This one coming out of the Yucatan Peninsula, 40% chance now in the Gulf, so we'll see what happens here. In any case, there's going to be a lot of rain on the northwestern and the western Gulf of Mexico over the next few days. As for us, very low chances through the weekend, but it'll be hot. Better chances as we head into next week.
Hot Dog Heaven has been serving South Florida since 1979. Now the business is for sale for more than $1.5 million. CBS News Miami's Joan Murray has the report.
I'm Joan Murray in Fort Lauderdale, where the page is turning once more. We are in front of Hot Dog Heaven. It's a staple here. The owner, after more than 40 years in business, is putting out the for sale sign. Now, he tells me that he is hoping somebody will buy the business, keep the name going, keep the business going, but he says it's time.
I'm 69 years old. I've made a lot of hot dogs, and I think I'm, fairly complete. I don't need to do it every day the rest of my life. Me and my friends got together and we say, nobody gets any bonus points for working every day on your tombstone. I don't want to be the last man standing.
Now, this is not the only eatery in Fort Lauderdale where there could be a big change. Changes coming to other restaurants. I'll tell you all about that beginning at 5 o'clock on CBS Miami. In Fort Lauderdale, Joan Murray, CBS Miami.
It looks like a scene straight out of an action movie, a chopper on a busy freeway. How it got there after the break. Welcome back to CBS News Miami's 4 p.m. Quickcast. A wild landing on a Los Angeles freeway. A helicopter touched down right in the middle of it. The emergency landing happened last night, and crews had the job to get it off the freeway. You can see lots of police and a big flatbed truck towing it away. Luckily, no one was hurt, but we're told one of the blades clipped a city bus. Happening tonight, the $740 million Mega Millions jackpot will be up for grabs. Nobody won Tuesday night's drawing. The last time someone won the big prize was June 4th. In fact, only 2 people have won Mega Millions all year. The odds of winning are around 1 in 300 million. For the second time in his career, Dolphins defensive back Jaylen Ramsey is the highest paid cornerback in NFL history. Dolphins just locked him in for 3 years at $24.1 million per year. Ramsey and the front office have been in discussions for an extension for weeks. Ramsey is dealing with a leg injury, but is considered hopeful for Sunday's home opener against Jacksonville. And a reminder, your Dolphin station has you covered all day Sunday starting at 11 a.m. with the Coach Mike McDaniel Show. That is followed by Dolphins Weekly Live. The Dolphins-Jaguars game is at 1, followed by 5th quarter, and it's only right here on CBS Miami, the official home of the Miami Dolphins. That's your CBS News Miami Quickcast. I'm Najahe Sherman. Stay tuned for more news right here on CBS News Miami, and have a wonderful day.